Good morning, everyone. Welcome again to Loving and Living Life. I am Rosetta Fletcher, and I'm here once again to give you food for thought, something to edify you, and something to give you something to think and something to help build you up. This morning, I'm going to give you something a little different. I've been thinking about what's been going on in our current climate, current situation about our, I think that is on the hush hush and low low, especially in our Christian community, especially in the black community. We don't really want to talk about it, but this morning I'm going to discuss it just a little bit, and I'm not even going to touch upon the church, just in the black community. We're going to talk about the elections this morning and not about voting, I believe that everyone has the right to vote any way you want to vote. Democrat, Republican, independent. I believe if you don't want to vote, you don't vote. But I believe that you're stomping on your privileges that many of people have died for you to have the privilege to vote. Your heritage, people have died, people have gotten humiliated, people have stood in lines, people have really fought for you to have the right to vote. But I'm particularly interested in those who are of African American descent and people of color who are voting for Trump. That disturbs me. That disturbs me. Like I said, I mean, vote any way you want to vote. But I'm just curious as to how we as people of color can outright vote for a man that we know that is racist, that we know that is sexist, that we know that is full of so much hate. Why would we even want to put ourselves underneath a man of such caliber and then say he is upstanding? I'm doing this on purpose. And we go to rallies. He does this all the time. He does it all the time. It's very significant. He does it all the time. We don't think about it. Black people, Asian, people of color, standing behind him, voting for him. It's a sign for white power. White, W, P, power. See the P? See the P? White power. White power. Come on, people, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. What's the matter with you? White power. But we want to say he's done so much for people of color, and he's doing so much of people of color. What has he done? Prove to me and tell me, what has he done? He's been so decisive. What has he done? And whatever little good he has done, the bad he's done has outweighed any good he has even accomplished. Look what they tried to do with the governor of Michigan. Look at the tide of our country, and we have been on the precipice of a racial war for a very long time. People don't want to say it, and I'm not one of them conspiracy theorists. I'm not. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We already know the climate. We already know that racism is built into our system. I'm not saying that we ain't working on trying to make things better, but we already know how it is. We already know how it is. We already know about the article that came out and said that we are one of the most racist cities. We already know how it is. We already know the climate. But you cannot dispute that it is, oh man, you can cut the tension in our country with a knife. And I'm waiting for it to jump off. I'm waiting for it to jump off. To jump off. Wake up, all you people of color, and see the climate. Wake up, open your eyes, and see the man for what he is. I'm going to call a spade, a racist, a racist. I do not care. And I'm not saying that black people can't be racist, because we can be racist. We can be biased. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that the man that is that's the president of the United States today, he's a racist. And he's much more. He's much more. How could you back a man that could back white supremacy? How could you overlook that? How could you? How could you overlook that? And then say, well, the Democrats this and the Democrats that. Hey, all that may be true, but this man stands in front of you like this. We already know the reputation of his father and where he come from. But you stand with your mega hat on. You stand with your mega mask on. You say Trump 2020 on your shirt. Talking about make America great again. We're going to go here and we're going to take it back to what it used to be. What is he trying to take it back to? Come on, open your eyes up. Open your eyes up. Open your eyes up. Open your eyes up. See the division. See what's going on. See what's going on. And as sure if we sit here today, that man said he is not leaving the office. So what is he talking about? Is he talking about a coup? Is he talking about we're going to have to force him out of the White House if he loses this election? They already talking about that they up and they waiting. Y'all better come on, get ready. Get ready for y'all. I don't know what y'all getting ready for, but I'm getting ready to protect my family. Because the climate that's in this country is horrible. And I don't care what y'all say. And I pray every day. And I do believe in what I believe in. But Christ ain't made no fool. He ain't made no fool. And I do believe that he wants us to protect ourselves. And I do believe that if he's given us eyes to see and ears to hear, he wants us to pray, but he also wants us to prepare ourselves for whatever's coming. Because I tell you what, if a fool walk up to me and get violent, what you going to do if he get violent with you? I know people say, oh, Minister Fletcher, you shouldn't have said that on here. Come on, I ain't trying to be politically correct. I'm not. Not this morning. I'm not trying to be politically correct. We need to come on and say the truth about the climate of our country. Stay prayed up. I pray for the president. I pray for the vice president. I pray for everybody. Hey, I love my neighbor as I love myself. Hey, I'm trying to love everybody, but I'm telling you something coming. And my eyes is wide open. And I'm telling you that I'm preparing myself to protect my family. What you preparing for? In the African American community, you better be prepared to protect your family. Every person of color, you better be prepared to protect your families as well. And we better be prepared to come together. I may not agree about everything Black Lives Matter stand for, but we better believe Black Lives Matter, all colors matter. We better be prepared to stand together. Y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all ain't watching. Y'all ain't scrolling through Google, reading. Y'all ain't seeing everything that's going on, and the left and everything that they saying, that they preparing for. They waiting for the word. Michigan is just the beginning. Michigan is just the beginning. I believe they've been sleeping, they've been waiting. President Trump talking about they're angry, but they're good people. What? But Black Lives Matter. They're mobs. They're destroying. They're burning down our cities. These Dems. They don't know how to control their people. What people are they talking about? But they're good people. But people of color don't got the right to be mad about oppression, about being killed by the police. We don't got the right to be mad about years and years and years about being brutalized by a system that is unfair, but we don't have the right to be mad. Come on now. But they're mad. They got the right to be mad. They're mad. They're mad. So they're walking around with assault rifles. It's okay. It's okay if they walk around with assault rifles and shoot up who they want to shoot up and get ready. Stand by. They waiting. They standing by. Come on, people of color. Come on, open up your eyes. Open your eyes, open your ears. Stop being blind, thinking this man is for you. He is not for the person of color. Even if you have a little bit of money, he cares nothing about you. Nothing. Even if you do get a little bit of money. Please, man. If there was a cotton field to put you in, he would put you in it. You would be the first one he would throw. He would throw you in it. Oh well, you might be a good house. You know what? I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. You might be a good house, you know what? Nigger. I spelled it, there you go. I ain't gonna say it though, because it might get a lot of people upset. But hey, we got to open up our eyes. We got to see the times that we are living in. People's hearts are wicked. People's hearts are wicked. People's hearts are wicked. And how can we can't just say the truth about the times that we are living in? And what we got to do to protect ourselves. What we got to teach our children. We got to teach our children the truth. Stop, uncover your eyes, uncover your ears. See the truth for what it is. It is what it is. The man is what he is. It is what it is. You better rise up and see the truth for what it is. Protect your family. Go out there and make your vote count. Get this man out of office. And if Biden and Harris ain't right, then we'll go ahead and we'll deal with them when the time comes. But this man, he's trying to be a dictator. He want to take the office. He want to be a Putin. You see his friends? See who he like? That's who he want to be like. He want to be like them. He want to rule this country. He ain't trying to leave. He ain't trying to leave. And all his little minions say the same thing. And y'all can say what he want to say. He is trying to get rid of Social Security. All y'all better listen up. He's trying to get rid of Social Security. And if he was to get rid of Social Security in 2023 and deplete Social Security, where you going to be? Where your mama going to be? Where your auntie going to be? They ain't going to have no money coming in. How they going to take care of themselves? And if you retire right now, how you going to take care of yourself? You're going to have to go back to work. And to what job? What you going to do? What you going to do to compete in it? What you going to do? You supposed to be retired. A lot of us going to be in trouble. They already talking about we got to work until the age of 75. Work until the age of 75. Raising that up. You can't retire until at 65. You hoping you can retire at 55. Some people say, I want to retire at 55, early retirement. If you vested in somewhere. A lot of us ain't vested in. So what we going to do? Keep working till we turn 75 unless we make it happen for ourselves. That's what I've been telling everybody and talking about. Come on now. I'm telling you. We got to do better. And all y'all colored folk running after Trump, lapping up all his lies. Stop lapping up Trump's lies and see it for what it is. You so worried about what the Dems is doing, y'all gonna follow the lie? Follow Massa? Y'all gonna follow Massa? Massa say, it's all right. I'm gonna make it all better now. That's what Massa say. I'm just a house. Y'all better come on now. Stop it. I can't take it. Every time I see one with a mega hat on and a support Trump 2020, I go like this. And laugh. They probably think I'm crazy because I'm like, stupid. You crazy. You're crazy. Many of people done fought and died for you to have the right to vote, and you gonna vote for that? I know they say we got to vote for the lesser of the two evils. Well, honey, I'm not voting for that evil. I will not vote for that evil. I will not. I will not vote for that evil. So, we got a decision to make. What evil you gonna sit under? Trump, Biden. Trump, Biden. Never Trump. I'll take Biden. That's where my vote is going. That man crazy. Did you see him on Fox News? Did you see him? Ranting and raving. Did you see him at the hospital? Affecting other people. Did you see he blamed the Gold Star families for his coronavirus? None of them got infected. Did you see him? He want to come to Pittsburgh. I won't be there. Did you see him? We got all this evidence of all these things he has said and done, and people choose to ignore it. It must be a spirit of delusion. I don't know what it is that makes him so palatable for so many people. He's like throw up in my mouth. Every time he comes on and every time he speaks, I get heartburn. Literally, I get heartburn. I cannot take his rhetoric. I can't take him. Every time he comes on, I say, ugh. I can't take him. I don't know how y'all stand behind that. I don't know how you stand behind that. I rethink everybody who's friends with me and they say they support him. I just say, why? 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 Don't spew out the rhetoric. Give me proof as to what he's done for the African American community. No, give me proof. And guess what? None of y'all can give me proof. None of y'all. None of y'all. Everybody goes back to what you think that what the Democrats have not done. None of y'all. Or you go back to Roe versus Wade. Guess what? You're never going to get rid of abortion. Ever, 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 never. Never. And there's other sins for you to concentrate on. I mean, that's not the greatest sin. All sin is bad. All. You're never going to get rid of Roe versus Wade. Because guess what? If a woman can't get it legally, guess what she's going to do? She's going to go ahead and go back to the back alleys, and she's still going to get an abortion. What does it say in the Bible? That there's nothing new underneath the sun. They was doing abortions back then. They're going to continue to do abortions now. There's nothing new underneath the sun. You're not going to stop it. You're not going to stop it. But that's your banner. Your banner. Your banner. Stop it. I said I wasn't going to get on it. Preach the gospel and let God convict the heart. Let God convict the heart. Let him do his job. Because the condition of the church, that's a whole nother story for me to get up on. And I just don't got time right now. I got to go to work. But again, I'm loving and living life. Hey, today is another day for me to go ahead and love the life that I'm living. And make sure that you love the life that you're living, because it's the only life you got to live. Take it and live it to the fullest. And like I always end, loving the melon that God has given me. Love the skin that you're in. And have a wonderful day. Blessings and peace.